before I begin. Alright, here we go. There we go. How are we all doing this evening, ladies and gentlemen? We doing well? Well, fantastic. Well, I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for having me here this evening. My name's Richard Allo. I'm 16 years old and I am the nephew of Matthew and John, so I hope you find me funnier than them. Because I've got to tell you, my real age is actually 26. So don't worry about that. I want to talk to you about a lot of things tonight, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about my personality. Now, I'm a very private and secretive person. And that's it, really. Yeah, that's about it. And I also wanted to talk to you about today. It reminded me of when I was playing a football match, and it was, well, yeah, that doesn't happen very often. I heard a few laughs in the audience there. But I went into the football match, and the referee kept on asking us to dribble. But the unusual thing was we all had bibs on, representing our teams, which was very strange. And then I started walking on the sports equipment, and my coach got very annoyed, but you see, I couldn't stop because I was just on the ball. And then another referee walked on. I thought, oh, it's all going to kick off now. And Jim will be releasing a new song soon, ladies and gentlemen, as well. And it's this man.
All right, it's me, Joe Pascali, right? Yeah, I know a song that'll get on your nerves. Now, the other day, I rang up British Telecom. I said, I want to report a nuisance phone call. This man said, not you again. Not you again. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, people speak very highly of me.
Well, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can agree he just speaks highly, doesn't he? Have a little rummage around, see what we can find. Oh. What's that for? What's that for? What's that for? Ah. And I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I just find this picture really plain. Don't you find that picture really plain? Because I certainly do. Dearie me. Banag, that's bang out of order. Oh, there's one. Where's that? Oh, I nearly lost that. But are you all enjoying your stay, ladies and gentlemen? Well, before we continue with the prop box, we're going to leave that for a little bit of time. I want to tell you a little bit about a trip to the airport, and then I eventually landed. And when I was at the airport, I unfortunately lost some baggage. But the police didn't take long to look for it. It was a briefcase. And I eventually got to my hotel, and when I entered the lobby, and I went to the check-in desk. And then eventually I was shown upstairs to my room, and when I got in there, I found that it had 2 couches, 2 bathrooms, and a 42-inch plasma screen TV. To meet this woman from the UK, I went up to her, I said, hello, she said, hiya, I said, hello! And then I went into the restaurant, and I was able to get to a table, and the waiter came up to me, he said, can I get you anything, sir? I said, no, I want you to get me something specific. He said, serviette? I said, no, I'm still... I told my mum, because I became inspired to open a theatre company, and I said to her, Mum, I'm going to open a theatre company, and she said, you're having me on? I said, well, I'll give you an audition, but I'm not making any promises. And then, when I got to the theatre, the auditor got me very, very annoyed, because he came up to me, and he said, excuse me, sir, I'm new here, and I'm not sure what time the show starts, so can you just let me know when the time's right to draw the curtains? I was like, God, that's a bit rare, isn't it? Prince Charles in a theatre. So I went up to him, and I said, Prince Charles, what on earth are you doing here? And he explained, he said, well, years. No, I'm very proud of the royal family, yes. And the other day I bumped into an old friend of mine, and he said, me and some friends have just been talking. Disgust me. He said, yes, we did. So let's see what else we've got on here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. But I absolutely love aerial photographs, and I think you'll agree. Oh, there's a bit of laughter down there. Oh, a bit of laughter over there as well. Oh, it normally gets a better reception. Look at that. And when this chap is on his own, ladies and gentlemen, I like to call him remote. And now for the highlight of the show. There it is. else have we got on here? I'm sure we're all familiar with the Graham Norton show, aren't we? We're all familiar with the Graham Norton show? Well, Graham Norton, that Irish presenter, is going to be welcoming on 3 celebrities who are going to be telling Norton. Hello, and welcome to my brand new show. Yes. Well, Andrew Lloyd Webber, my good friend, has produced many shows over the years, and recently he has offered me a role in one of his plays, but I did not want that role because it was filled with cheddar and brie. And let's just say I wasn't up for cheesy parts. And Andrew has produced some fantastic shows over the years. For example, he has produced... So here is our first guest this evening, ladies and gentlemen. He is an Oscar-winning actor and has starred in many films over the years, including Captain Phillips, which has just recently come out. So you're probably wondering who I'm talking about. Please give it up for Tom Hanks.
Oh no, Tom Hanks has made lots of good films. Some of them were okay, some of them were excellent. The Polar Express was fantastic. All aboard!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our second guest tonight actually happened and The Italian Job. You probably know who I'm talking about, but please give it up for Mr. Michael Caine.
Now, over the years, Michael Caine has been in many films. Now, during the 1960s, he used to talk like that, but over the years, his voice has come down like that. Now, the other day, I sent my cat to the vet to get her nails trimmed, right? And it came back not just with nails, not without nails, but also without a tail as well. I said, you're only supposed to cut the bloody claws off.
Michael McIntyre.
Hello, it's me. I'm here in my favourite show. And you see, I just walk up and down the stage every day, bobbing my head up and down like that. And that is what I continue to do all the time. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, I have a joke for you. You know, my laundrette the other day, she had a divorce. Well, let's just say she took her husband to the cleaners. She certainly took her husband to the cleaners. And should I tell you what else gets on your nerve? You go. Sir Graham Norton, back to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Graham Norton show. Please give a big round of applause, and I'll pass you back to Richard.
Thank you very much.
To take this opportunity to thank the people who have given me the opportunity to perform here tonight. I'm specifically talking about West Hill Country Hotel staff. And first of all, I'd like to talk about John. I don't know whether... Oh, yeah, he's over there. Now, John, you normally see him walking around. Of course, he does his bingo. And over the years, his laugh has become very, very distinctive in the family. So the other day, I went up to John and I said, John, you know, the other day I went to the butcher's and he asked me if I would bet £5. So John literally just laughed. He went... So keep on listening out for that laugh, ladies and gentlemen, and you may very well hear it. And now I'd like to talk about Lena as well. Now, Lena... You normally see her sitting on reception doing her busy day-to-day schedules. So yesterday I rang her up and I said, hello, is that Lena? And she said, oh, hello. Oh, hello. Yes, this is Lena Smear calling from West Hill Country Hotel. I said, oh, hello, Lena. How's business at West Hill going? Is it good? She said, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd like to wish someone a happy birthday as well. Is Marjorie Gibson in the room? Oh, there she is at the back. Just like to wish you all the best, Marjorie. Have a very happy birthday. And ladies and gentlemen, before I pass you back to John, it's time to leave you on a high. And there it is. Thank you very much. Now we'll clear away my clock.
Happy birthday, dear Marjorie. Happy birthday to you.
Richard, you filmed it?
Okay, so a few of you are still left in, eh? Isn't it, Ben? Let's see how long for. Right, heads or tails? If you get it right, you stay in. If you get it wrong, you sit down. Now, if we're unable to play this game, I need you all to stood to your feet. And we'll have a quick game of heads or tails.
It's a budget hotel, guys.
Spend it wisely.